Guys, this is Lego Man 1345987 here. Sorry I'm talking so silently, but it's like really late at night while I'm making the video. So, like I said, I was gonna make something. Here, I took all the parts that I got in the mail, so all these, so that was probably about, that's like 432, but I didn't use all of them. Altogether, I probably used about 200 bricks in this model, 300. And, this is not going to be the Battle Mutalist, no way. Imagine this, though, 10 times larger, actually, 9 times larger, huge buildings and everything, huge towers, and that is going to be the Battle of Mutalist. Basically, I just made this so that I could figure out some of my techniques that I may want to use on my mock. So I have many techniques applied into this. First, as you can tell, well, let me go over the mock and what it is. Basically, this is just a battle scene that I made with 2 battle droids, the 31st Elite Legion, with Buzz and Indra, attacking Aura Singh. I think that's her name. I can't remember. It's really late at night. But, so I just did this a lot for a lot of the techniques I could put into it. But this is what it looks like. It's a very neat little battle scene. Over here we have a little building, and I guess this is a tower, which is a little uneven. There we go. That bothered me, I'm sorry. But, let's go do a perspective of it. It's not that big, obviously. So yeah, I'll show off the different techniques I made on here. Here, I made the snot. I did snot, which is, for you newcomers, is studs not on top. So you cannot see any studs on this walkway. I think it turned out pretty good. That was one of the main aims that I wanted to do, and one of the main things I really wanted to do and try out, and it looks very well done. And I think it gives this mock a very new perspective AFOL touch, I guess. Even though I'm only a teen, but, you know, trying to do some really good techniques that I learned. I have a total of 3 techniques that I did in this entire mock. And then over here, obviously you can see there's more, and this is where the 2 connect. And I have it even turning. I could have made it bigger, but I didn't. So, yeah. And then I guess I'll just remove some of this. Well, here's a look of it. Here's behind it. There's not much going on behind here. Except I did snot as the roof, and that didn't turn out too well. I was kind of running out of bricks, and time, so I just kind of, did it that way. But now let me remove all the stuff on here so you can see all the techniques that I built. And if there's anything that you want me to go over on this mock that I made, feel free to tell me in the comments below. And I'll be glad enough to answer them. So, here, yeah, I'll go with the road first. I'll show you, like, what I did. I'll take this brick off here so I can get underneath it. Hang on. One more. There. So here is my road. Here's what the road was. I used grill pieces because I think it gave it more of a texture and stuff, even though you really couldn't see it. So, yeah, and this can be flipped. It's supposed to be this way, but all I did was I built it like I was building a wall, as you can tell. Just put it down, put that on top, and you just slide it in like this. Then you surround it by other bricks so that it doesn't move. And yeah, now to do the turn, basically is the same exact thing, literally it is, except this time, hang on, let me try to get it out, sorry, except this time, I had it turned on its side, and this kind of falls off a lot. And then I just had the bricks moving. So that was one technique I used, and I really like Snot. I'm trying to figure out more ways that I could use it. That's not just, the occasional road or water or whatever, which Unilis is not going to have a lot of water, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't even know if I'm going to have enough bricks though to make Snot on the roads. I may not even make roads, but I may do it some places, but yeah. Now, another thing I did over here was, if you could tell, there was a clone trooper, it was Buzz, and he was, drilling into here, and he was, putting a hole in, that's why that's there. I have enough bricks to fill it up, but I wanted to do a little texture, and maybe make, make the mock a little bit more realistic, so I made this as the roof, and as you can tell, on the back you can still see that part, so, but now, for, like, mock people, and if they were displaying it, you'd only see the front, so that's why you could put the studs in the back, because you couldn't see them anyway. But I just take off the roof, and this is how I made the roof. This is the inside, it's the out. Doing Snot this way is a little bit, doing Snot as a roof is a little bit tedious, considering you have to look at what you built and try to even it up as much as possible, which, as you could tell, was a little hard for me. But inside, there's not much, I just made walls and stuff. There's nothing inside the building. And here's, like, the entrance, which I took a long time trying to make it look really cool. I made that. And I bet you're wondering, how did I do that? Well, basically... Okay, I'm trying to do this not to break. Basically, I did it a very, much different way, very technical way of doing it. I take this, and, what I did was I put 3 bricks across here, right there. And then I have this, and then I turn it... Crap. Sorry. That dropped on the Arc Wings, or Arc 170 Starfighters. And I took a piece like this. So I took that, and then, I turned it on its side, as you can tell here. And on its side, it would attach right into here, which I guess I'll show it to you like this, I guess. It attaches right in between the 2 bricks. I forget what this is called, but, I use it, so, I thought it was pretty good. And then I just, put that on it, like that. So, I'll put that back in there later after I'm done with the video, because it doesn't want to do that for me right now. And then I covered up the back. And now here's my tower, which was a totally different method. This is using tiles with, like, the little studs in it, on top of it, so I can make it curved like this. There's a few ways to do it, I decided to do it this way. And on the top, obviously, I had this little thing it can rotate different ways and everything. But, I'll take that off, and I really don't want to do this, because this was a pain to do. But, this is how I made these. And down there is just a little brick like that. And then there's also another one just like that, so that's how I made that. And I think this entire mock, for doing it in under, oh crap. Anyways, for doing this in under 30 minutes, I think it turned out really well, and I learned a lot of good techniques that I'm going to use for later on. So this is Lego Man 123459876. Hope you enjoyed. Tell me in the comments below if you want me to teach you any techniques, and I'll be glad to teach you them, because I have a handful of them which I just learned. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. Subscribe.